So, Michigan. A disappointing start. It's actually I'm actually seen jumping on the Michigan bandwagon before the season starts. They roll over Minnesota. Everyone thinks it's going to be a great season, and then we have the next game is a home loss to Michigan State, followed by a pummeling by Indiana. It wasn't a pummeling, but it was not a fun game.
It wasn't close. It wasn't close.
The final score may look a little bit closer than it was. So Kaleb, as a diehard Michigan fan since birth, where do you stand? And I know where you stand because we literally talk about this every single day of our lives. Before the people and for the argument, where do you stand on Jim Harbaugh's job security and the future of Michigan? Coordinators, players, Harbaugh, everything. Where do you stand? What do you want to happen? What are you looking for to happen? Does Jim Harbaugh deserve to have the job still?
No, he doesn't. When he first came in, bro, I was like excited. I was like, oh shit.
Like everyone.
Went to the Super Bowl, Stanford coach, like, oh shit, this guy's freaking good. He's gonna be our coach like till like I'm freaking old.
Mm-hmm.
Old enough. 0-5 against Ohio State. Inexcusable. 3-3 against Michigan State, and they fucking suck this year, dude. They've been good 2 years that they've played them. They were actually good when they went to the playoff. Like, they had a good squad. Le'Veon Bell,
Cook.
1-4 in bowl games. 1-8 against top 10 teams. Get the fuck out, bro.
What's the one win?
8.
Shit.
I have 2-11 against top 10 teams.
2-11.
Woo!
I think mine was from whatever. Yeah, that's fucking awful though. Still, I give them a break against the bowl loss against Florida State in the Sugar Bowl. Nobody played. None of our I think 6 or 7 starters sat out. Fucking absurd. But anyway, so my replacements I have about.
So you want him gone?
Yeah, he needs, bro. It's year 6. It's not year 2.
Mm-hmm.
Like you usually 6 is like a long that's like you've set your culture there. Like
your whole high school career.
6 is long enough to
change a program around.
To get rid of what you don't like, add what you don't need, and get them to senior.
Exactly.
So if you can't do anything, then what are you going to do? Just give them a round 2? Nah.
So
another point I'd like to add in your case, 10-14 against top 25 coming into this season, and then he beat 1 and lost to 1. So he's 11-15 against them. But I want to hear your list. It's bad. It's a bad stat for sure. I want to hear your list of replacements.
Jim's replacements. I have 6, 7. Number 1. This
in
is
honor of the seasons he's coached.
Huh?
You have 6 replacements in honor of the seasons he's coached at Michigan failure.
This one doesn't really count, but number 1, Urban Meyer, that'd be fucking sick. That's just like, that would never happen, but that would be my freaking, even though I don't even like Urban Meyer, but he's just such a good coach. So this isn't in any order. This is just like what I researched. Tony Elliott, that's Clemson's OC.
Yeah, he's one of the people I like, but I think people were discussing him having possibility of jumping to an NFL role instead.
Yeah, see, and then next to him was Brent Venables. Like he's not gonna coach anywhere in college. Like he'd go to the league and be a DC or like somewhere, something like that. Like I don't see them going to Michigan. It's just
I like both of those. They bring the Dabo culture and they have like recruiting.
They know how to win, bro. That's the biggest thing. They know how to win. Yeah. They've been to any big game, bro. They know what they're doing.
Culture, bro.
This guy grew on me. Luke Fickle.
Luke Fickle is the name I had in mind.
Cincy head coach.
Oh, I've said that before. I just didn't know his name. He's done a great job. I think he was under Urban Meyer.
He was.
He turned Cincy around. He came into Cincy in his first year. They were like pretty bad. They were like they only had 4 wins or something like that. But then in his second season, they had 10 wins, I think. And then this year, I mean, obviously you watch them, they're a good team. He did what Harbaugh like tried doing. He came in, got rid of what he didn't like, and tried turning it good. And that Cincy team is not fully like bred, if you want to say. I mean, they're gonna be better if he doesn't go anywhere.
Yeah, they're good. Another one I have is Dan Lanning. That's UGA's DC. That's just, I'm stretching, but like I'm not. These are people that I wouldn't be like.
Recruiting wise, yeah, I would take him.
Yeah, but also I feel like Harbaugh's not that bad of a recruiter, and I mean, what is that?
Places. Huh? He recruits out west, and there's no dogs out there.
Yeah, that's true. See, that's why Dan's a dog. Dan recruits in one place, Broward County, baby. Let's get the dogs.
Yes, bro, and that's the Georgia's really good at recruiting. Like I said with the two Clemson guys, the South, bro. You got to be in the South. You got to compete in the South if you want to compete in January.
Yeah.
So this one's like one of my favorites. Matt Entz. This is North Dakota State's head coach. That'd be pretty cool. They're good, bro. Him? Huh? Yeah, I would take him for sure. Yeah.
See, I think he has more of a chance too. I think him or like Fickle, maybe not even Fickle, because I think they might want to keep Fickle. He might want to stay there. I don't know. But
if Fickle gets a Michigan job, bro, he's not. I feel like he wouldn't pass it up if they gave him.
Fickle goes to Michigan.
He's been trying to get into like a good team. Like it's known that he's been trying to do that. So I could see him, but I could see either one, honestly.
I like the NDSU coach, bro. Like that's a good culture. Like inside source, Zach, bro, he goes there. I think he likes his coach. Like they're good as fuck.
Mm-hmm.
They produce in the NFL too, more than any of those D1 AA teams too. So,
yeah.
This one, my last one would be like my favorite, Eric Bieniemy or something. I don't know how to say his last name.
The Chiefs OC.
Chiefs OC, bro. Fuck.
I saw that too. Why would he? I like thought about him, and I just couldn't bring myself to.
Like, why would he do that?
Yeah, you're on a team that like if you stay OC, which you're clearly doing a good job at, dude, you could win like five.
I think within the next 2 years he gets an NFL offer, and that's the problem.
But I think even with an NFL offer, like, would you? Okay, if I'm a coach, or at least if I'm an OC, I would take a good offer if I'm in a situation where like I'm like not doing well for myself. You know, if I'm not, I feel like OCs are just like their main goal is like get that good offense, and the Chiefs had the best working offense the NFL's had in a long time. I mean, it's hard to leave that, hard to walk away from that as an OC.
I would, like I said, between the next 2 years, especially the NFL literally like last night just passed a minority program because they want more minority coaches. Yeah. And if your team develops a minority head coach or GM like through the ranks, then he signs with another team and becomes the head coach or GM, then you get an extra third-round pick. So I'm sure teams will start looking. Hopefully they're more aware of that because that guy should have had a job offer this year. The Vikings are out here hiring Kevin Stefanski, or the Browns are hiring Vikings offensive coordinator Kevin Stefanski over the Chiefs OC. Come on. So,
but see, that's why I don't think
he didn't want that job though, bro. Would you
exactly?
Like that's so. William's point is right. Like you guys are.
He probably was off the table. He probably wanted to stay.
I would low key like want to go if I was a coach, and I was a coordinator in the NFL. I don't know if I would have gotten used to the NFL life by then, but I think one of the coolest coaching jobs you could have is to have like a Power 5 program be yours. It's like. We were just talking about how we used to play Pokemon when we were kids on DSs, and you raise your little Charmander or whatever. Like you're raising a program. You're bringing something from the dirt, and it's your program. It's not a commercial hodgepodge like the NFL. It's like your little city. Like Jim Harbaugh owns Ann Arbor. Gus Malzahn owns Auburn, Alabama. Nick Saban owns Tuscaloosa. Like these are small college towns, and they're literally your kingdoms. It's like war.
Yeah, the best college coaches are definitely not more respected, but just much more recognized. Because look at Andy Reid. I mean, you could argue best coach in the league very easily. You see the team, but like half the people you talk about the NFL, you say who's the best coach in the league, they're all going to have completely different answers. You ask someone who's the best coach in college football, I think the majority are going to give you Nick Saban. Like it's just not. There's not, and if they don't give you Nick Saban, there's a few others who are up there who are kind of the right answers.
Oh, stuff
Exactly.
This is another thing. So Michigan, inside source again. One of my boys that's there, he was like, dude, I'm like, bro, what the fuck is happening to you guys? And he was like, bro, we have no fucking swag. Like, we so fucking traditional. Like,
And that's
I like tradition, bro, but these kids, bro, let them fucking
They don't
swag
give a
out.
shit. Coming
Exactly.
from Tampa,
Bro, they
Florida,
don't,
like
like,
they
you're
don't care
saying,
about
bro,
Ann Arbor tradition.
some kid from Broward doesn't want to fucking, like, he wants to be able to do his shit, man. Like, let him.
Gators
All about it, like you said. Like, what is the problem?
when you fucking
The old school, it's too old school, bro. Like Jim Harbaugh, bro. It's too
Like
old.
the way they practice, or the way they like let the kids do stuff outside of practice.
No.
Or
I think it's everything overall. I'm like, dude, are you guys like? I'm like, are you even preparing for the game? And he goes, I'm like, what are you guys doing? And he's like, bro, like, we're not fucking like, we're not adjusting. Like, we're like, just like, we don't like, we have. He said that. I asked him, I'm like, yo, so if y'all played straight zone, because remember, Stu, they only play man pretty much. Like
That's
they
crazy.
played.
especially with the corners that they have.
Yeah, like you can't be doing that, bro. They're so bad. They're getting
If Jim
Vincent
Harbaugh
Carey's
goes,
getting torched.
if Jim Harbaugh goes, does Don Brown go, and do you want him to go?
Shit. See, I wouldn't be mad if he left.
Because he's a Michigan legend. That's why I'm asking. I think he should go.
If he left, bro. See, it's all about like who are we gonna hire? Like who are we gonna get?
The guys on your list. If you're gonna get Fickle and he's gonna bring in his staff, would you want Don Brown out?
Fuck yeah, dude. Let Luke Fickle do his shit. Jim Harbaugh got to do his.
Like excavate the whole thing.
Hey, I want Luke Fickle to get the job.
The good thing about Harbaugh is like when Auburn's down and out, and I'm always like, oh Gus, bro. I'm always worried we're gonna lose the recruits because it's very competitive in the South. Who the hell is Harbaugh losing in recruiting that another guy can't come grab? Harbaugh can only sell you so much with nothing that he's proven. Like in the first couple of years, he's selling hype, but at some point it's gone from hype to you got to prove it, and in 6 years he hasn't proven it. So you got to be an idiot if you're going to Michigan. So basically now you're recruiting idiots because they're believing what Harbaugh is saying, and he hasn't proven anything. So now you're just getting dumb kids.
I think people really like Jalen that goes there. Like he really liked he likes Don Brown, bro. Like he loves that guy. Like Jalen loves that guy.
Maybe keep him. Like I that's why I asked you
and what's his name? Gaddis.
Legend.
Gaddis is a good recruiter as well.
That guy has to go.
This is like his second year there.
I don't care. I've seen 3 games and I hate him. I can't believe you aren't ripping your hair out. I've watched 3 Michigan games.
I've watched way worse Michigan offense than this, bro.
See, I do. When you said the thing about they don't have any swag, I think that's what it mostly boils down to. I think a lot of it just comes down to the mindset of the team. And you look at Florida, I mean, they're sitting on the sidelines just bumping Kodak, fucking swaying the entire game.
See, raw dog team,
that song where they're like, I got that swag, and then everyone's like, so, bro, Michigan doesn't do that shit.
Exactly. And a lot of teams do it, and Michigan just. I think there's a few teams that don't do it. You look at someone like Bama or something like that. There's not many coaches who can basically keep their pack of animals that much in line and still play well. See, and Saban's one of them. Saban's one of them, and it's not fucking Harbaugh. It is not Harbaugh.
Saban, bro, he has those kids on a leash, bro. They know not to fucking.
That's what I'm saying. It's different, and when you're doing good, it's easier to do that. It's easier to do.
Runs a factory. The rest of these guys run programs. Nick Saban is literally running a factory, bro.
Yeah. He knows, bro. They know if they listen to him, bro, they're going to the league. They know, bro. I'll win a natty and I'll be a fucking draft pick.
Exactly. They're barely a college team. They're like IMG of college. They're like if you go there, it's just such an easy path in.
People really used to talk shit
well, it's not an easy path. He makes you work your ass off.
Oh, it's not. No. I'm saying if you make it through and you come out the other side, you're
the most direct path. It's not.
Yeah, you are league ready. You are league ready if you make it through.
Yeah.
One of my boys at Bama, he just walked on the team. He's like this white kid, like my size, dude. He's
Yeah,
freaking
I've seen those pictures.
Brett Bolin, baby. Let's
Dude,
go.
I would like you know what I could picture happening in Michigan. Like you get someone, you may not like him. Like when Ed O got hired at LSU, everyone was like, no, no. He turned that program around. It's in Michigan. Any of these like huge schools with cool colors and tradition, it's an easy school to get kids to go to if you got hype. And that's what Harbaugh was doing. He was getting kids to go there, and then he wasn't executing. But it's all off hype. So you get a guy like if Luke Fickle goes undefeated, storms into Ann Arbor with his team or with his coaching squad, I think that's dangerous.
See, my thing is like I would take like Michigan has these good recruits, but we can't fucking win. Bro, I'll take 3 stars all day if we're freaking
They're dogs.
Like if we're playing good and like keeping it close, bro, then fuck it. Like we're a 5-star, 4-star, they'll come, bro. But if you look at even in the NFL, like majority of the people in the NFL were like under 3 stars, which is like
last year, I think
mentality and work ethic with these guys, like
maybe not last year, maybe the year before, but like out of the whole first round, I think like it was like 21 of them were like 3 or no, it was like 28 of them were like 3 or 4 stars, and in the second round, like the majority were 3 stars. There's just not. It's way less 5 stars getting drafted than people realize.
Bro, I guarantee you
a lot of the 5 stars are just super hyped in high school, and that's why they're 5 stars. Whereas the 3 stars are like noticed in high school and then just get way better.
Caleb, that cornerback, I guarantee you he's like a 4-star on your team on Michigan. That's just the worst.
I'm gonna Google it.
Whoever he is, number 4, bro. That guy is.
Wait, who?
His name's Vincent.
Number 4. He sucks.
Is that the white guy?
No, he's black.
Oh.
But yeah, that was a good discussion about Harbaugh.